We stand by the blood that was shed by Jesus, by the blood of the Lamb, an authority given. We don't have to do anything. Jesus sacrificed, His life was sacrificed, His sinless blood was given, and we stand on the basis. That's why we have authority, based on the cross. And they have to continue, in order to bring the demons across, in order to appease the demons, human and animal, and more than ever. I mean, they want. And the bottom line, if you even read the literature, let alone listen to Satanists, the real Satanists, the more innocent the human. I mean, they'll use animals, but they'll like to use a human. They'd rather have a human, and the more innocent, the bottom line, a young girl, let alone a baby, boy or girl, baby, will help them draw more powers because of their sick and perverted deception. The demons can attach or move on the raised human energy. What I mean by that, when this perverted sex rituals are going on, which usually is basically rape, and pain, harm. A lot of satanic rituals, and I won't go into the occult crime rituals, but a lot of them deal with jabbing with a knife 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 times, not killing the person, but bloodletting. I mean, causing pain and letting blood come forth. We have a few cases we dealt with where the individual girls were stabbed anywhere from 50 to one was over 100 times. None of the cuts would have killed them, and all of the cuts together wouldn't have killed them. The cuts were done to increase pain, terror, fear, and they were sexually, raped during the same time. I don't know if you can in your mind, but I tell you what, there's been times I've sat out in a cult, in a field where the ritual occurred, where, we were doing cult crime investigation stuff, and I've listened to stories, and I've had to sit and deal with the fact that a 14-year-old girl is being stabbed with a knife, sexually raped, over an hour-long period, with all the terror, with all the fear, with all the weeping, sadness, and horrific stuff she's going through, and then the third power, they call it, killing them at a specific time. Why is all that done? Because the longer the sexual perversion, the longer the pain, the longer the terror, the longer the fear, the more demons, they can attach to that energy, are appeased by that blood. And they're appeased by that desecration of humanity. They're appeased by that harm. And if you do what appeases them, they will come. They will come. That's just how it works. And that's why I think that we should become great warriors of God, not only in the evangelization of the world, but coming against what is now becoming, a growing, broader, and will become an open-aired thing in the last number of days of history. Well, the demons, they want ritual ceremony that gives honor to them, to their names, to Satan himself. They want maybe sometimes even certain languages to be used. There are some that believe certain languages were created by the demons. They can call them angelic languages if they want to, fallen angelic languages. And symbols and sigils and so forth to be used, writings and whatever. They want great ceremony and pomp to appease them. The demons and Satan, the ritual, they want to demonize places and objects. They want to kind of, they want the territory to be theirs. Now, please understand when I say this, you know how a dog or an animal, a dog like that will go to the bathroom on a certain area to kind of, leave their scent territorial. This is a territorial issue. This is a place where manifestation. If they have if there's been real manifestation of demons in a house or in a field or in a building, then the demons that were conjured there will see that as their territory legally, and that people coming into that can be influenced. They're walking into where there is a sense of manifest demonic presence. And even objects that can be demonized. Well, the bottom line is this, in rituals, if you appease them, they may please you. And that's what a lot of that's about. and on a personal level. On the ultimate level is the demonic realm, specifically Satan, wanting to operate through their people and advance the cause, rituals to advance. Well, like again, Father Malachi Martin talks about the enthronement of the Antichrist ritual done secretly in St. Paul's in the Vatican. If you read the book Windswept House, many believe that knew him, that he was putting that in fictional form to speak what was really going on. He really believed these things. And they truly have. Satanic groups, primarily from the Nazis on, have infiltrated the Catholic Church. William Kennedy is very clear about this in his book Lucifer's Lodge, and rituals being done in the black rooms in the Catholic churches all over the place. So if you can imagine, since the Catholic, the Catholic institution is the largest religious institution, organized religious institution in the world, and has been heavily infiltrated. And according to the Satanists that I've dealt with, Luciferians I've dealt with, they're able to easily do that because where the manifested power of God, not ritual format and blah blah blah, ritual talk and religion talk and all that kind of stuff, where there's no power of God and authority of Christ exercised, well, the Luciferians like to infiltrate that level of Christianity. So, what are we to do? Well, we're to realize Christians can experience demonic attack through oppression and attack. Ephesians 6 is very clear that we're to have the armor of God on because of the day of evil, and like Job, attacks can come, events in our life, property, health. I mean, that's what happened with Job. Satan hates righteous people, hates believers.